Yeah, it is. It's a direct link, which is a little bit sketchy, right? Like you'd think a lot of people kind of are nervous when it comes to clicking on random links, but it is genuinely a Streamlabs. It's a genuine thing, but kind of surprises me they don't take you to an information page before just giving you an executable download, right? I wouldn't want you guys getting malware now, would I? So the countdown should be starting, I think. Oh yeah, I saw Ian's message. Yeah, I was getting to it. Yeah. I saw the long message. Just want to start this. Hold on. Oh, and they're off. Okay, hold on. And they're all off. Right, here we go then. Go, go, go! It's going to take a little while to get off the start line here. And while that's going off, I will read Ian's message. So, a variety stream will be starting at 5 PM on Saturday, starting with some Elite Dangerous. Also to be included in the stream will be some Fallout 4, Elder Scrolls Online, Planet Coaster, Jurassic World Evolution, and others in aid of special effect, which we did that just last weekend. If the goal is hit, for each extra £100 donated, we'll add an extra hour to the stream, up to a maximum of 36 hours. So for every £100 that's donated to the charity, you'll stream for an extra hour. Wow, that's pretty cool, man. I will definitely try to tune in. So definitely check out Ian's stream, guys. And if you're around, show some support for that great streamer on Saturday. And they're off. Damage is always off. We've got a couple of people who haven't left the line yet. Let me just get into my spectator cam and see where our races are. Wow, some are really far ahead already here. Performance is good though. Look, we've got 32 players, or 30 now at least, on the server. One versus me. And everyone is racing away, and Server Sim is holding very, very strong here. No drops. I think in the lead we've got, who's this here? Puppy Fur in the lead of this. Let's fly back a bit here. I'm actually very surprised by this performance. There's Luca. Oh, there's another one. Here they all come. It dropped to 0.8 sims, server sim when the first lights went, right? No, it's not. Twitch didn't introduce it. It's not a Twitch. It's an extension. So it's something that I installed because I had an eye tracker on my shelf, sitting on my shelf, and I wasn't using it. So yeah, you can just turn it off if you don't like it. And if I can, I'll try and see if I can turn it off by default, right? Whoa, that was kind of weird. Losing players. Yeah, we've got 31 now. Everyone's going strong. We've got a couple of Oh! The Keen truck is being flipped. I tell you what, I'll get on the back of... I'm actually going to jump on the back of this Keen truck and ride this one. It is pretty accurate. It is pretty damn accurate, Aldab. It's say there's like 3 infrared cameras or some. Yeah, I think that's right. 3 infrared lights, lasers shining into my. I can't remember how it works, but it should be. Ryuki, go, 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 go. I think it could have a purpose. I'm just still kind of fascinated by the whole technology right now. I think certain games, it would have even more. I think maybe even, I wonder if in like PUBG, if you were like a professional, that I'm not, right? Seeing someone play PUBG or Fortnite, seeing how what they're concentrating on, that could be kind of interesting from like a kind of learning thing about how to learn from someone who's really good at a game. But that's you're not going to be using it for that with me. But catching up to who's this going crazy here? This driver's mad. Can't even see. That's whoa, control variable. Who that is? This is a nice test of vehicles in motion. Like, this is a race, of course, but this could be a chase going on. So I'm standing on the back. Weapons are disabled in this world, but I could be shooting at people chasing me down here. If you're looking for the exact thing, I'd have, it's a Toby IX. I've literally had it. I've literally had the eye tracker for 2 years, maybe more. I've never used it on stream. I used it a bit when I was first got it, and I just forgot that I had it. That's why I'm actually using it, because it's almost like making use of something that I never used before. And the fact that it's got Twitch integration surprised me massively, you know. And I'm a sucker for anything Twitch, so I'm still on. I'm still on. I'm still on. No, no, I'm not anymore. Keep going, keep going, keep going. This is really, really cool. I don't even know. I mean, let me just look in a second. Find the start line. Where is everyone at? Watch the finish line here. See who's coming. Some people haven't even started. Hamster got disconnected, didn't he, at the very start? I'm just curious what it looks like on the stream, the side tracker thing, because I haven't actually. Oh yeah, it's very juttery. My eyes are very all over the place. Oh yeah. Oh, well, I can change the default, can't I? So I can actually make it smaller, that as well. Oh, what a night, what a night. It's been mad, pretty mad tonight. Pretty bonks. Here come some people. Nice, that was really nice. Who's that there? That's Spets, I think. That's Spets' vehicle. That's a really nice control there. Thanks, Butch. It seems like a weird thing, but if you like at the bottom of my page, I just thought, actually I've recommended Streamlabs OBS because we've had a bunch of new guys get into streaming over the last 6 months maybe, and I'm always recommending Streamlabs OBS. Like Bruce is one of them, Officer Art I think as well. So yeah, it made sense to. If I'm actually shouting, if I'm actually kind of advising streamers to get it anyway, I might as well have that link. So that's why it says down the bottom, basically, wanting to get into streaming? Check out this. I still think though, like, it's kind of strange that there is no information page. It's a bit, it does feel a bit sketchy just being a download link. See you later, Yucky. Thank you for hanging out. If you guys are heading off, it is obviously for some Europeans, it's getting quite late. I really appreciate you tuning in today. It's been a hell of a ride. So yeah. See you soon. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be. I'll think of some new stuff to do. But I'm really impressed with how this is running. Honestly, we still have 32 players in the world, and we're still pretty much 1.0 server sim speed. Let's go find someone else who's racing here. The map's so big, people are very spread out now. You can see people cutting corners. I see you. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that's another good point. When this update drops, guys, we will be kicking off the tournament, okay? So, when I know when it's coming, I'm going to try to start actually preparing an application process. Because how it's going to work is, for those who don't know, it's going to be a build-off vehicle. Well, sorry, it's not a build-off vehicle. What it's going to be is, what the heck? You're going to have certain limits to do with the vehicle. So it can be only 20 blocks by 20 blocks by 20 blocks in size, right? There'll be a limit on the number of wheels. There'll be a limit on the number of gyroscopes and all the various things. And you will just submit, okay, this is my name, this is my vehicle, and there is going to be, we're going to give you a number. I've thought about this a lot, right? So we're going to give you a number. If you're the first person to sign up, you'll be number 1, and so on. So what this means is, look at how blisteringly quick Hamster is here. If you're number 1, then it doesn't really matter what your number is. It doesn't really matter, because these numbers will go into a big pot, and then what we'll do is we will do heats. There'll be, I'll speak to Hamster's going to be the advisory on this because he does all the maps. But it could be 8 in a heat, or it could be more. It could be, now the multiplayer is much better and can handle it performance-wise, then we might have more players in a heat. So then we'll have heats of randomly pulled out of a hat, like contestants with their vehicles, and then the top. I haven't thought about it all, but the top 4 out of 16, for example, will go through to the next round, and so on. We'll keep getting down until we get to the last 16, and then it will get down to you know the rest of the story, right? Until we end up in the grand final. And what's so exciting about this whole prospect is the fact that it means we're gonna. Oh, well, that's nice. That's an F1 car there. It means we're gonna get by the end some really fast vehicles. Like the first couple of heats will kind of whittle out the slower racers and the racers and their cars. By the final and well, even the quarterfinal, semis and stuff, it's going to be a lot closer. We're not going to see these people getting spread out. We're going to see more of a tussle. So both as a racer and as a audience member, it's going to be, I think, a lot more exciting. So we will kick this off as soon as the multiplayer update drops. And yeah, I need to get chatting with Hamster to get this kind of paperwork, well, the planning for that sorted as quick as possible, right? There are. I'm just going to turn off the eye tracker for a bit, I think. Put an 07 in chat if you're actually using the eye tracker, or like even using it like a bit, turning on, turning off, turning on, turning off. Yeah, Hamster won't be taking part in the races. He'll be very sad about it, but he's going to be helping me judge and manage all that. I think he's okay with that. Have a good night, Ardav. I see a couple of people are using it. Okay, trying to. It won't work. It'll only work in Edge and Chrome, apparently. How you doing, Dark Mad How? Let's go watch someone else. Hamster and this guy. Who is this here? This is both Hamster and this guy are really, really quick. I have no name on this one. Look at this. I don't know, Average Joe. That's a really big issue, actually. That is a big issue. I don't know. The only thing we can do is if... It can get complicated where we do heats based on area. So we do like US heats, EU heats, AU heats. And then when it gets further in, like the semi-finals and finals, we don't have that. We just have like... We have multiple rounds. So like everyone... in the semi-final does a round in the depending on who's in it, does a round in the EU, every round does a round in the NA, and then there's points calculated from your positions in each one. We could do something like that. You can't we can't have separate leagues in different areas. That would just take way too long, and it's just stupid to be able to stop people from playing. I think, look, I still think it will be harder if you have worse ping, of course, but I still think that it will. I still think people with good races and who are good racers will still be able to get over that ping potentially. But that's what I'd be more likely to do the heats by the area, so you know, have qualifiers, for each region, and then later on we can do multiple. When we're getting mixed races, we can do at least one in EU and one in NA, right? But yeah, you have issues with ping in GTA. Like, it's always. I think I know what you mean, Splitsy. I've done that, and you can tell the way people are moving about. Like someone suddenly speeds up and slows down, because even GTA you have that thing with the ping and racing. So it's always there in lots of games, and you kind of here. Put an 07 if you don't own the game. Wow, we've really expanded this spawn area now, both sides. Please make sure you guys make sure you're familiar with the rules here, guys. I really insist on it. SimSpeed's holding good. We're up to 33 players. I'm gonna have to advertise this elsewhere, guys. In this case, let's say Discord server. Couple of people. Well, actually, no. I don't see anyone. I see Adrian Spar says no space engineers, but the other people who said 07 definitely do have the game. Oh, Matt said didn't say that. Look at this. This is crazy. It is also crazy being stuck in first person. Like, how many servers do you guys know where there is no third person? Like, I can't even remember the last time I played in a first person only server. It's very weird. Oh, the med bays don't work upside down. Oh, for changing suit skins? No, they don't. So let me just fix this. This is so awesome. 37. Oh man, I just love seeing so many people in the same room, right? We're all trapped in here pretty much, looking out on the moon. We can just see over there the facility we're going to be attacking in a bit. Just everyone can. Right, there we go, there's one. There's two. There's three. Wait. Okay. Here is the facility. There's no jet active, you can't jet flag, we basically inside this fencing area. This is Belgium map. It's a style, actually. It's tank okay. There's a really cool design map here. This is the green light. Yeah. Okay, so I'll leave the light for 5 seconds. So you're ready light here. No weapon there. See what response. Okay. Well, we actually hit this. I also have, I never heard that like framework. 41, so I don't know. We're going to know now, Visa. Yellow was also just now. Okay, hold on. It's now one. Now it's on red. Yellow, green, white. Oh, so cool. Yeah, short stuff. Green is rapid fire. On, so where's the elite rifle? Green is rapid fire. Yellow's ammo. There's indoors area as well. So you've got some beating up Basham City. So that's classic. You climb up, get some side positions. Climb the tower, up the staircase. These are legit ladders you climb. Actually, 50 ladders. Chance, 100 Chance, area. These are these ones. This one you guys will preview here. What to expect in this round. Got some bunkers as well. Really nice design out there by Dave Sparky, which will be unleashing 64 players in just a bit. Means I'm going to have week 3 players simply going good on the server. And we're not going to start loads of like some guys want to see loads of information stuff when you get 64 players before server. Shouldn't have issues with this number. Doesn't take very well. That's we'll do it. 47 good number. And then base faction. You can see running away. Maybe get up 64 in the game. So red team, are you ready? I think so. Blue team, are you ready? I think so. He's not off. No, we can't die. We can't die. Blue team right now. Blue team's level. Red team's level. I want to see the teams. Everyone blue team. Get by the blue team. Okay, we'll just respawn that. Okay, respawn. We'll just we'll get you guys. Blue team catch it. What is it? Something like that. See what names are. Okay, I'm going to on it. You're ready for everything. Like, this exact number of players would be enough, like, you're like, what the hell? I'm turning around, see red team. Oh wow, red team flying out the floor, down the stairs. It just comes out, there's people on there. Very stacked, yeah. Oh no, then we get more teams, okay. Blue team got me, you know, like, they're going to be the PUBG pros, nothing. You have 4 PUBG pros, in the same sense, yes, I think so. So like I say, quality, but... Well, blue team is, how do you think red team? Better than blue. How do you think the cat in the same sense? You cheat, okay. I got it. Alright, that's it, around, I think I was hoping to get more in. We'll get this next time, so we'll get more than just like 58. It is 59. It's actually PC, also good, not sure, like, you might really, because it's loads of people like, why people can't do it, I don't know. It's a good one, anyway, I'm glad to say so. Really good red team, there's a name on it, good cluster of name tags there. And also make votes in chat. Just make your casual votes in the chat, guys. Red or EF. So red or EF. EDF, EDF, red rebels. Major bets. That's in. Just do monies. I reckon that's 50% more people. Okay. No, that's pretty good. Surprise. EDF is a name more sport for EDF. I don't know. And we can always practice to get 64. More email. Load it anyway. Go and make the show. It's actually 56 in here right this room now. So what we're going to do is respawn guys. So 3, 2, 1. Respawn. Oh, which one is it? There's 2 blues. Oh. Alright. Blue spawning in. We're going in. So I'm going to spectate this actually. Well, I'll play for a bit and then I'll spectate. Into the arena we go. Go, 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 go. That's going over to a building, so that's if you want to get high. I'm going to go stick to the ground for a bit. Server sim speed's holding 1.0. Can we... is that green? Is that my colour? Pretty hard to tell what's going on here. Just cover, guys. Use the cover. So many names. Right, that was the colours there. That's people moving forward. People dying? Can't tell. I don't see any. No damage. Damage is off. Look at this. Just damage is off. We're all just. Okay. We're gonna enable damage. Right. We've got 59 players in. Right. Okay. I'm gonna go to spectator. Look at this though. Look at this. I'm gonna turn off the counter in a minute, just for the cinematic purposes. But you ready, guys? Ready? And go. Now we should see bodies dropping. The server sim speed's holding. 60 players on the server now. Sim speed, server sim is at 1.0, 1.0. Local sim is struggling, but then depending on your system will be there. What else do you need, guys? What other settings do you need? Let's turn it off. Now you roughly know. I want to kind of just do some... I died, I think. No, I'm still going. Right.
Someone enable drilling and grinding, please.
I'm out of ammo? Out of ammo. Okay.
Oh, I'll enable drilling and joining for you.
We need a melee button.
Now. Ammo?
Your health is low.
Chaos. You can loot off dead bodies, guys. If there's any ammo on the dead bodies.
Is everyone out of ammo?
See, I think this will work. Like with 32 players, this will be probably just fine. Like at 32 players, we had 1.0. I had 1.0, 1.0. It was only when we started getting over 32 the sim speed was going to like drop. But dead now? I'm dead now. Is there any is there cleanup going on? Exactly. The map isn't made for this many people, Riv. I realised that. I wanted to throw Dave's map in the deep end. The map's massive though. I've been concentrating over here, but we got people up over here as well. Yeah. There's a blue sniper. Who's this up there? Revolving up here. It's covered in it. I love it though. Look, there's dead bodies everywhere. This guy's going for a meal. He's going for a killing spree here. Coming up behind the red team. He's down.
Your health is critical.
How am I getting killed? Someone come and found my body up there. Right, I'm gonna hide because apparently I'm getting killed. This red team. Have I spawned? No, this is the background. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm gonna have to hide my character if I'm gonna do this. Oh no, I can put on invincibility. No problemo. Spawn campers. There's no ammo anywhere. Well, yeah. What's going on, Ritty? Oh, Dave. Known players still. Ammo is okay. So ammo's not spawning quick enough from the number of players there are. I think. So many backpacks. How's the okay? Sim speed. Locals dropped a couple of 0.02. The server sim is still 1.0, which is amazing, actually. Got an engineer statue. Look, this is going to be causing problems for server. Look at how many backpacks there are, guys. Look at all these backpacks. There's literally, I've never seen so many floating objects, so many dead bodies. What is this, Curious King? This is 59 players in a server in an FPS map with mods and scripts. So I think you're allowed to... Let's bring the sun up a bit. Let's change the time of day. Well, not night. Middle of the day. Oh, kind of. Best it can go. I just can't tell if these bodies are being cleaned up or not. I guess the backpacks have gone. There's probably a countdown to get rid of those. The map's too... Okay. Trying to follow a squad or something around. There's a guy. There's a blue guy getting wrecked. Good shooting. Taken out. Oh, wow. This is kind of nuts, though. To see all this, like... verticality of the map. We got people taking cover. We definitely got some good players here. It is pure carnage. I don't deny that. It is pretty mad. It's kind of hard to follow. There's no. If we had some scripting going on to have a kill counter or some kind of objective, you know, conquest or even because there is a kill count mod that Drago made a long time ago. Because right now it's kind of hard to tell: is red team winning? Is blue team winning? Who's getting the most kills here? You know, and we should probably get some scripts on here to work out who's doing better.
Your health is critical.
See some grinding going on the map. Splitsy is editing the map here. And I think that could be a kind of okay. Like, one of the things about Space Engineers is that it is a sandbox. And unless you specifically don't want the map to change, like, grinding could almost be a thing, right? Some really cool map design. You have like this ramp going across to the other zone, and then you have these this place you can climb up. You've got a Devastator sneaking up the tower here, working his way up. You can use the ladders there as well, the vertical ladders. There goes someone with the ladder. Look at that. He's using a ladder. Instant, quick up, much better than the stairs. We've got a squad of blue team up here. Okay, taking out someone. That was an enemy coming up there. So, oh, there's a red guys come in. Only one blue guy remains up here. So a couple of scripts, and also a script to force a certain shade of blue and red, right? So you get the teams really, because there's definitely some people who have been kind of hard to tell which team they're on. 58 players. That was sort of maxed out at. Sim speed 1.0 and local sims went up as well here. I wonder what the I wonder if obviously Equinox with his torch. I wonder if what Equinox thinks about this test from like a torch, even from like a torch development point of view. I don't know why I'm saying this, but you know, multiplayer stuff. Okay. Guys, let's see some love in the chat as well for Dave, who designed this map, because it is really, really nicely done. There's some awesome level design decisions have gone into this. Tunnels, you have like these kind of passages to get through choke points or go around choke points. Obviously this will just carry on forever at this point. Like there is no tracker or anything like that, so it will just be going on like this. That's why it'd be cool to have like first to 100 kills or something like that, so we could really have the competitiveness of this. And also on a smaller scale, even like 16, you can have 2 squads of 8, so you're more like I don't want to say CSGO competitive, but you know, you can have like a competitive stuff going on here, right? No respawns. What do you mean? Were the respawns destroyed? Someone going down the respawn? It's me a pain because we. Oh, you mean that could be it? Like a game mode would be no more respawns. Well, yeah, I mean, that'd be one thing. Wouldn't it be a limited number? People love going up here, don't they? People love going up, working their way up the tower here. Got a little duo going up here, working their way up. Shiny helmet. Oh, and he got wrecked by Skitto up there. I should probably try for a bit, shouldn't I? I did some spectating, but let me try and do some shooting here then, shall I? You guys aren't judging me. I'll try this ladder. Try this ladder out. Oh yeah. It's kind of a ladder. And that's what's cool about a map, because obviously jetpack disabled, so is this red team? No. Why? Okay, I think that's our team. Blue team moving forward. I'm going up the tower now. I'm taking the quick route up though. The ladder is the obvious route. Oh, I saw a jetpack and fall down here. Hold on, we're going up. Up we go. Oh yeah, I've got invisibility on still. Thank you. Yeah. Good point. Oh, it wasn't shot at, so I'm all good. So that's an emissive suit there. Yeah, definitely Ritty. Because remember, Drago's mod told you like who you killed. It would come. It actually let you know, because it's kind of hard to tell when you're up here if you kill someone, if someone else kills. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Wow. Health. Auto heal is on. And someone mentioned Wasted's map, exactly. Like, I know Wasted would, you know, Wasted really loves this kind of first-person shooter stuff. So yeah, I'm sure there'll be a lot of fun to be had with this. Still got 54. Okay, we've lost some players now. Kind of peaked at 60, wasn't it? Actually. Bring this up for a bit so you guys can have a look. Yeah, there's something interesting, Hamster. I'm out of rounds, aren't I, again? That's the biggest problem, running out of ammo. We only start with 90. And the spec says no reload animation. I feel like people... None of these backpacks have any ammo in. Alright, kill it, gaming. Have a good night. There is ammo mechanics there, Akami, but they're not quick enough for the number of players we have. We got a blue guy watching those stairs. Good job. This is kind of awesome. No, I mean, Core Croc, it's not a, it's, oh, okay, oh, we got red. Guys, red up coming up the stairs. SE is not a first-person combat game, is it? It's not, it needs to be decent, right? It's a part of the game, but it's not a key part of the game.
Your health is low.
Like, you only really do it in a game like this. You don't really play survival, I don't know. I think with 32 players, you could have a really good time in this. I just wanted to see what happened if we said how many people can we get in a server. Like, imagine if we have that mod that has like the Gatling gun and stuff in. We're going around the side here. Where's the red team? He's down. So am I. Splitsy, thank you for the host. Splitsy, are you streaming on? Wait a minute, Splitsy. I might sound like an idiot asking this. Do you stream on Twitch much? I thought you streamed on YouTube. I mean, I think I know in the past you've done Twitch, but are you doing Twitch more now, or? I'll have to check you out, man. The thing is, Devastator, it's not 0.4 sim speed. Like, locally it is, but it doesn't feel it. It's kind of weird because I don't really get that what happens when the sim speed's different. I mean, I know it is. What I'm saying is, like, it's not as slow as 0.4. Like, the movement is as quick, right? I'm moving around as quick as I would do at 1.0, as the server is. But of course, something isn't right because the local is not 1.0. So Equinox says the server's barely loaded at all. It's 60% server load. I just had the schedule seems KCN, so I figured I'd host while I was playing. Oh, cool, man. So of course you can be streaming on the KCN. So does that mean you reckon you can see yourself streaming on Twitch more often on your own channel?